Um,
Just let him speak before you ask him questions. Just let him tell you about it.
You recording? Cool. All right, so I did my tuning table. I was excited. The first thing I felt was this dark smoke energy, like a cleanse coming out from my feet, which was awesome. And then that was gone. And I felt like this light come out from my stomach, from the skylight from God, and then from God back down. And just felt this incredible balance. And as you start to feel different vibrations, it almost tests to see how you're doing. And I was balanced. And then my wrist was hurting because my wrist has been bothering me. And I had it like this for a while, and then finally I put it down. And I haven't had this range of motion in months. I mean, I have just a complete range of motion on this wrist, and it's just, I haven't been able to put weight on it or anything. And it just, whatever it did, coming back for it, it's amazing. But now I just feel really relaxed and balanced. Feel lighter just even to try to be relaxed, but I feel just cleansed, and I'm really excited about my wrist, so I'll come back and do that. And I don't know what questions you have.
um, Johnny, tell us. First of all, thank you for
Yeah.
giving
Thank
us
you.
the time to speak on it. Tell us if were there any colors or anything that you saw during it?
Yeah, so I saw that black smoke coming out.
The
from
black
the,
smoke.
The cleanse.
Okay.
And the light coming from my stomach up to the sky, and then the sky opening up and giving it back down. And then you just feel like this. What it does is, and I've done some similar meditations, but the vibration is, it really is tuned your body. I don't know who's watching this, whether it just really does. It tunes your body. And what it was doing with my wrist, I've been in machines where only things that are wrong hurt, and the only thing that hurt through this whole thing was my wrist. And now I had a feeling it would help, but not to this degree.
Wow.
I mean, to the point where I couldn't do push-ups, I couldn't push down. My hand, I could only do that for the longest time, and now you can see, like, you can't tell the difference between either hand. So it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I feel just a real calm energy. Just really, I feel like I slept for a good night's sleep, and I think, I don't know, 29 minutes. So I had a really good night of sleep. It was cool. It was feel balanced.
Okay. That's really exciting news, because you are saying a lot of similar things to my experience and to other people's experiences. When you were on the table, did it at all feel like not only could you feel, but could you see the vibrations coming or moving through you?
I didn't see any vibrations.
Okay.
I felt them. What I got from, there's different sounds that go on,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it as is truly like, if you're balancing a tire and then you test it. So
Sure.
I felt those sounds were doing, like, there's some lighter ones and then there's some dark ones that kind of like
Right.
shake your core.
Right.
And then when your core is balanced, then there's some really like nice lighter ones.
Okay.
Almost in a movie where there's like this drama scene and then lightness comes after. That's what I felt like. Okay, so cleanse this bad negative energy,
Mm-hmm.
and now here's some lightness.
Okay.
Put it back into you.
Okay.
So that's what I felt.
That's a really slick description, and very accurate and true to you. Johnny, if you don't mind, please just tell us a little bit about who you are, your accreditations of what you do, and where you are at in
Sure.
life.
So I'm a dad of two. I run a mortgage company. I'm really big into self-improvement and personal growth. So I've done some pretty cool meditations. I've gone to a lot of Tony Robbins seminars. I And when I bumped into you, I haven't seen you in 18 years, 19 years. You guys told me what you had, tuning table, and I've heard of, monks doing this type of stuff. So I said, let me try it. The last 15 days have been very traumatic in the sense for me. My boss got fired. He's no longer my friend. He's turned on me. My company's been sold. I've lost half of my staff. Got 2 flat tires on Christmas Eve. And a lot of my trainings just brought me to be really balanced. And then this, I was excited to do it just to see. And it was just an incredible experience of just balanced energy and cleanse. I would describe it as a balanced energy and cleanse. And if you're just skeptical, just try it, because there's your body is when your body's off kilter, things are wrong.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's a really cool experience. I can't wait to do it again and again and again, because what I've learned from this stuff, you build that energy inside your body
Right.
over and over and over and over again.
Right.
So I'm someone who just strives to love God, to love people, and just to be the best version of myself. And this was a really cool experience.
You feel that a little bit closer to the Creator, a little bit closer, more connected to the universe?
No, because I'd be lying if I did. I feel more balanced. I feel more calm.
Okay.
In fairness, the last year of my life has brought me really close to God, and the last I went to a big event earlier this month that's really helped me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already felt that close. So
Okay.
I was already primed to receive that.
Okay.
So I feel like that's where the light from my stomach to God and God back down to me, because I've done those type of exercises and meditations in the last last 20 days.
Okay.
So I was already there. What was really good for me, because I was already there, was this little bit of cleanse of removing toxicity. And my wrist, I'm thrilled about my wrist. I really am thrilled, and I feel like I had a tremendous night's rest and just balanced energy. Like that is a really healthy. If you're just having trouble sleeping, come try this.
I'm smiling right now because after my first session on the table, Johnny, I slept the first time in years for over 6 hours after my first session.
Wow.
When I got off of the table, I felt like I said
Same thing that he said.
the same exact thing I said. I felt like I got a full night's sleep.
Yeah, that's just our body being out of tune. It's. I'm stoked to try this again. I think you guys have a great thing, and you have a lot of cool things that help a lot of people. So don't be skeptical of this. Try it.
Okay, so Johnny, I'm going to send this video to you, and I hope you'll share it as
Yeah.
we will.
Yep.
And thank you for your time. It's, you got to talk to Uncle, to me, and out to Brent in Hawaii.
Yeah.
He's like, of course I remember
That's been
Matita.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
So, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to your next experience on the table. And
Me too.
I hope you'll share it with
I
much
will.
more.
I will. Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.